You ever babysit a kid that just felt evil? Maybe they stare at you a little too long, or suddenly disappear when you turn your back. Well, imagine a game that takes those fears and dials them up to 11. This is The Baby in Yellow, a short but terrifying indie horror game that has taken the internet by storm. But before you hit that download button, there are some things you need to know. What makes this game so creepy? Is it worth your time? And most importantly, what is wrong with this baby? Let's find out in this episode of Before You Buy. So, what exactly is The Baby in Yellow? Well, this indie horror game was developed by Team Terrible, which, let's be real, is the perfect name for a studio that makes nightmare fuel. Originally created during a game jam, the project became an instant hit and later evolved into a full-fledged horror experience. The premise is simple. You play as a babysitter tasked with watching over a baby. Sounds easy, right? Wrong, because this baby isn't just a baby. He teleports, he levitates, and he has a stare that makes you question all your life choices. The moment you step into that house, something feels off. If you've played other indie horror games like Five Nights at Freddy's or Poppy Playtime, you might be expecting some crazy puzzle solving or chase sequences. But The Baby in Yellow takes a different approach. It's all about unsettling atmosphere and psychological tension. You can throw the baby around, not that we recommend it, or do we? Creepy events, triggered by progress. The horror doesn't hit you immediately, it builds up. The real terror comes from how the game plays with your expectations. One moment you're doing something as innocent as changing a diaper, and the next, bam! The baby has vanished, the room has changed, the walls have writing on them, and suddenly you're in way over your head. What makes The Baby in Yellow genuinely creepy isn't just the baby, it's the way the environment messes with your mind. The house starts off feeling normal, but little by little, it transforms into something wrong. And just when you think you've seen it all, the game throws in even more disturbing surprises. Like books about demonic rituals, shadowy figures lurking in the corners, and moments where the house itself seems to turn against you. So, what's actually happening in The Baby in Yellow? Is this baby possessed? Are we trapped in some kind of nightmare? Or is this just what babysitting feels like? While the game doesn't outright explain everything, there are hints that suggest something supernatural is at play. Strange books found in the house talk about dark rituals and cosmic horror, leading some players to believe this baby is actually some kind of ancient entity in disguise. The developers have even expanded the game with updates, adding new rooms, hidden secrets, and more nightmare fuel to uncover. So if you love games that make you think while also scaring you senseless, this one's got plenty of theories to explore. So what do you think? Have you played The Baby in Yellow? Are you brave enough to babysit this little demon? Let me know in the comments. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more deep dives into the weirdest and scariest games out there. Thanks for watching, and remember, if your babysitting job starts feeling like a horror movie, run.